Hello, and welcome back to Amnesia, the Herakles. I am your DM, Trevor, alongside of Caleb. And we are here for the final, probably, hopefully, for the love of God, episode of this campaign. Episode 6, we are left with just 3 of our mighty soldiers from Spec Ops Squad 33. We have Nyx, the commander, Maruk, and Latch. Let's go ahead and start us off with a little recap. Maruk, why don't you tell us where we left off, please?
Yeah, so we started off in the nursery. Decided to loot Nyx's brother. Had to get some heals. Maruk was very focused on that weapon that was handed to him by Ruben Stuber. That was very, very important to him.
Dr. Ruben Stuber.
Very curious. Yeah. Dr. Ruben Stuber. From there, we made our way out of the nursery, and as we progressed through the space station, the Herakles, we ran into one of our old team members, and who was a giant hallway organism.
Yeah.
That we had to figure out how to get past. Thankfully, Ari just completely deleted him and didn't have to do too much. From there, I want to say we made our way into what was like a storage area where we came across another character. Of course, I don't have my notes or any notes. I don't take notes. I kill stuff.
Yeah, that's right. The tiefling that you guys met very early on, the assistant to the regional manager, who turned into a mind flayer.
Eris.
Yep.
Eris,
yes. Yep. Thankfully, a shipping container crushed him, well, half of him, so we're able to progress a little bit. Due to some decent rolls and bad rolls, we still made it across. And from there, I'm going to say popcorn, because that's about as much as I remember.
Does anyone remember what happened after that, or do you want me to jump through?
I think we then got into some vents with Ari, and she took us toward the village neighborhood thing, where we discovered everything was covered in effectively a giant nervous system and veins and stuff, and leading to like a central elevator thing up to the command deck, which has the controls where we're trying to get to flip the station to eject the nursery.
That's right. You got it.
We got to the elevator.
You got to the elevator. Right before that, though, you guys did encounter some weird things in the elevator shaft. It seemed like you guys walked through some visions, something weird. I don't know. There's 3 scenes that we're seeing. Yeah. There's some lore things dropped. But yes, you guys made it to this elevator shaft that was covered in like fleshy membranes and things. And we'll pick up right there. And if you all remember, you went all into the elevator shaft. So it was Nyx, Maruk, Latch, and Ari. And the door closed. And as the door closed, you heard a voice say, "So few of you remain." As as the elevator starts to rise through a cylinder of living flesh, you see the walls almost breathing and pumping. Veins pulse beneath translucent membranes that line the walls. Thick muscle fibers tighten and release around the glass shaft that, like a, I guess it's like a throat almost closing and swallowing around the shaft of this elevator. You see wet nerves, bundles of them, kind of like snake upwards beside you, pulsing pale light towards this kind of emanating darkness above you. 3 of you remain. How many times have I witnessed this? The end of a people. The final survivor standing amidst the ruin, believing that the next choice is theirs. And this voice is like, it is uncanny. And it's, for those who have heard this voice, and even the voice as you entered the elevator and the door closed, it almost now seems to be coming from within your own head. At first it seems like it was like from this loudspeaker, but now it's like reverberating out through your body. Like the voice is rattling within your chest cavity almost. And you see this elevator, you can see and feel it moving up, and suddenly it jerks and the door opens in front of you. Not onto a corridor, but onto yellow wallpaper. Muted and stained fluorescent lit wallpaper. The familiar hum of the station is gone, replaced by distant buzzing of old fluorescent lights. And the room beyond that you're staring into stretches wrong. Its angles are shifting when you aren't looking at them in the proper direction. The wallpaper, when you're staring at it, is like lined up, and when you start to turn your head to like look, it suddenly almost like a bad internet connection. It like morphs in and out of place, and then shifts back into its place. What do you guys do at this point?
Well, first I say yellow wallpaper.
Hey, that's right. You guys had that set up. Anytime you saw a yellow wallpaper, you were yelling out yellow wallpaper. Yes, we got it. Okay. What else? Anything else?
3 guys in an elevator
It's
yelling, yellow wallpaper. No, I'm just
3
kidding.
guys in a shaft. 3 guys in his shaft just yelling yellow wallpaper.
So when we were coming up the elevator, did it have the image you sent last week kind of makes it seem like it's like very windowed. Did we have a view of the neighborhood? Like, could we tell as we were
1000%.
going up that it felt like, oh, we are now at the level that we expected to open up into the command center? Or did it feel like we didn't get that high?
Ooh, that's a great question. Give me a perception check. Caleb, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that would be a perception, maybe. I'm kind of torn.
17.
Yeah. Okay. I would say with a 17, you know, as you're going up, it's definitely windowed. And like between homunculus forms of flesh and gunk covering the windows, you saw you were going up, and with a 17, I would say you probably have this gut feeling you are not at the top.
Okay. If I close my eyes, is where the door opened? Is that a wall? Can I see with my blind sense if we're actually looking out into an open space?
If you're looking out into an open space with your blind sense. Let me pull up blind sense real quick. I just want to read here. Blind sense. Okay, blind sense. What am I looking at here? It is follow a feature that allows you to pinpoint the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet, provided you can hear them. Is that what I'm looking at here, or is that wrong?
Well, it's blind sight.
Blind sight. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
I guess I don't know if it's treated differently.
Oh, okay. To perceive its surroundings within a specific radius without relying on physical sight. And you rolled a 17 on that perception. But I guess it's just your flat perception. I would say with your blind sight. Okay. Can we? Let me see. Invisible condition. Let me text Caleb real quick. That's a great question. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'm going to say, with your blind sight that there is kind of like a wall in front of you.
Okay.
That you're not sure that that's a hallway in front of you.
Okay. Can I,
As you're doing that, I want everyone to just roll a... What was I having you guys roll for earlier? Or
Wisdom?
Wisdom. Yeah,
saving
wisdom.
throws.
Give me a wisdom saving throw as you're doing that. Sorry, I totally forgot. It's been a while. Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw, and then what were you gonna do, Latch?
I was gonna see if I had something small that I could just like throw at it to indicate to the other people, like if it were to make contact with something without like firing a bullet.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
I'm sure
I don't want to do
probably
anything
have something.
destructive, but
You probably have like
yeah.
a multi-tool or something in your pocket, some fidget toy that you could toss at it. That's fine. A coin or something. I don't know. You probably have something.
Yeah.
Okay. You got what, Latch, for that wisdom save?
23, 19
Okay.
on the die.
Nice.
Nix?
I got 15.
Cool. Maruk?
Wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, why can't I see it?
You're blind.
I am blind.
Your sheet's too high. You're too high.
What in the world? Okay, 3.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
okay. Thank you. Latch. So you toss something.
Yeah. Just to see if it like bounces, like makes contact before it gets into what we're perceiving as an open.
Nix.
space.
What did you roll again? One more time.
15.
Okay. Latch. You throw whatever object, whatever is in your pocket, and you hear the ting. Nix and Maruk, you see Latch throw something, and it goes bouncing down the hallway in front of you.
Oh, of course it does.
Oh, that's funny.
And I can tell you right now, Latch, you rolled a what on that? 23?
23.
Okay. Latch, you feel with your blind sight, and you heard the ting, that hallway's not there, but now that you're looking around, the elevator shaft has disappeared, and you're covered in a room with yellow wallpaper, and Nix and Maruk, You are not in an elevator. You're in a room with yellow wallpaper, and there's a hallway in front of you.
Cool.
Did the elevator door actually open? Could I tell that as part of my thing, or did it open and we're seeing the outside wall of the shaft?
I will go. Nice. I will go with the roll that you did earlier. I think with that, I think you did a 17 on that. I would say you are pretty confident that the door did open.
Okay. Can I, when we got into the elevator, was there like a button on the wall to go up?
Yeah.
Can I reach out and try to touch where I remember that being and try to find the button and hit it?
Yeah. Sure. You reach out and you have to kind of like work your fingers through like wet muscle, nervous. And your fingers kind of press into the tissue and you push the button to go up and nothing happens.
Tight. Okay. I have something else I'd like to try unless someone I don't want to steal the whole stage. So if someone else has an idea,
Go for it.
Was there do I remember seeing like an emergency hatch in the top of the elevator?
Oh my gosh. Give me a
Is this building up to code?
give me a you do love containment. Your character give me you would probably know where the doors are actually based on your character's history. Give me a perception with advantage.
Okay. 29.
Woo-wee. You see that there is a emergency shaft above you. Like a door. Like a classical the Die Hard emergency door.
Yeah. Can I tell if that's something that's like a push out?
It's a push out.
Or is it like, okay, can I force push that out?
Yeah, that's not a roll, right? That's just auto, right?
It's, I mean, if I want to deal damage with it, there's like a dice roll, but you gain the ability to move or manipulate creatures or objects.
Push it.
All right, give me a strength check against the door.
God, that's my dump stat.
Oh, sucks to suck, dog.
Oh! 18. I have a negative modifier for that.
How is Latch feeling right now? Give me how Latch is feeling.
He is concerned that I guess my first question would be, is he aware that like all of these wisdom saves, is he aware that he is for the most part overcoming them?
I would say no, because you're seeing this yellow wallpaper now.
Okay.
I would say you probably feel like I'm sure seeing Nyx and Maruk not respond to the ting of the object probably is giving you some type of pause, but I mean, they haven't said anything. They haven't given you any indication of what they saw. I would say you probably feel like you're being manipulated right now as well.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely feels like he's being manipulated, and he's paranoid about every little thing that doesn't feel real, which is literally everything since we got onto this station. So,
this is my nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, he's just for the whole time we've been here, he's been in a constant state of assess the situation and like try to confirm, get multiple data points from multiple different types of observation. Is what you're seeing actually what you're seeing? So I think the fact that he's able to in this moment, figure out that what he's seeing is not what he's seeing, and he's able to influence things that maybe he can't see, or that other people can't see. I think is giving him some sort of reassurance, but still obviously incredibly paranoid.
Okay. The emergency doors, you stretch out your hand and you feel the ferrokinetic system inside of your body flare up, and all of the magnetic waves moving through it just rockets off of the hinges. And
What do we see him doing right now?
I mean, you see him reaching up. So you just saw him throw something down a hallway.
The hallway, yeah.
And suddenly he is now... So you saw him do a couple things. He pushed the elevator button. It did not go up. He threw something down the hallway. And then force pushes... Simple, like, for what you guys are seeing, you guys think he is, like... You see a fluorescent square light shoot up through the ceiling, of, like the drop ceiling of the yellow room that you're in.
Okay.
And it just blows through, and that's it. There's like just dust simmering. Now, Latch, what you see is this yellow wallpapered room. And when you looked hard enough, suddenly the fluorescent square light that was above you swapped to an emergency exit hatchet. Boom! You force push. It jettisons up, and you just see darkness above.
Can I shine a flashlight up there?
Sure, go ahead. Sure. I guess let's... What the frick? Yeah, as you shine your flashlight up, give me a roll real quick. Give me like a frickin' investigation, please.
I mean, it's still a 16.
Okay. Okay. So as you look up, your light kind of like shines up, and as your eyes begin to focus, you see from above the elevator shaft. First, as like the first rays of like clear, clean LED light hits the shaft, you hear a sound first. A grinding, wet, splintering crack, like bones being broken and forced out through flesh. And then as that crackling, crinkling sound kind of tinges your ear, they begin to emerge. Teeth. Not growing from a jaw, but from the walls of flesh lining the inner walls of the shaft. And as you look closer, you see it's not like giant dinosaur teeth. These teeth aren't just one calcified bone structure. They're actually made up of thousands of cracked and splintered human and humanoid bones that form the teeth going up the lining of this shaft. There's like molars the size of human fists formed from toes of bones and feet, and they're tearing free from all of these muscle pockets inside of the lining of the shaft. And there's just thousands, hundreds of rows, like sharks have for teeth, going all the way up this elevator shaft and into essentially a throat.
Gross.
Thank you. I don't think our chat liked that either. I'm sorry, everybody. My bad. Caleb made me do it. As that's happening, Nyx and Maruk, you begin to see a wisping flicker. Almost like the top smoke of a candle that is burning, like smoky, like not clean. You know, you get that, you watch a candle sometimes, and when there's kind of like wax, too much wax built up, the smoke kind of builds up and you can see the smoke coming off the top of the flame. You start seeing something like that wisping in front of you into this yellow room in front of you.
I like to turn around, see if it's in front of my vision or if it's somewhere just directly in front of me. So if I want to turn around and see.
Okay, so you kind of
if
turn
it
around.
disappears.
You turn around and you just see yellow wallpaper.
There's no doors in this room, like normal.
You don't see any doors. You just see a long hallway in front of you. And this wisping kind of silhouette that's starting to get a little darker and kind of start to take a form.
Can I start walking down the hallway?
You can't.
Okay.
Nyx, you start walking down the hallway. Maruk and Latch, you see Nyx start getting about, I don't know, 5 feet in front of you guys. Do you do anything?
Yeah, Latch is saying, hey, whoa, where are you going?
Nyx, do you respond?
I'm going the only way I can.
That's a wall, my dude.
It's a hallway.
What do you mean it's a wall? You threw something down there and went all the way down the hallway.
No, it bounced off. It bounced off the wall right there. Did you guys not see that?
No, it's down the hallway.
I'll go get it. And I start walking further down the hallway.
Is there, okay, can I tell, is there, when the door opened, is there like an opening in the on the other side where, like, if he could potentially step out and fall into the shaft?
And you see, okay, say that one more time.
I'm wondering if there's like mind the gap, like, is he potentially going to step out and fall into the elevator shaft around the elevator thing?
You don't know that.
Okay. I'm gonna be ready to just.
Nyx, are you continue walking after he said that?
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to go get the thing that he threw down the hallway.
Suddenly,
to show him that it's
as
a hallway.
you're preparing to do whatever you're doing, Nyx takes like one more half step down the hallway to get whatever he's getting, and he disappears.
Do I see him just disappear completely?
You see Nyx go down the hallway.
Tight.
Wait. See, Latchet's fine. He's walking down the hallway.
What are you talking about? He just vanished into thin air.
What do you mean? He's right there. I can see him. What can you see? I mean, you said he just disappeared. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I just correct me if I'm wrong, Trevor. I
Yeah.
am seeing the yellow room, but for all intents
Yeah.
and purposes, he effectively just walked through an invisible barrier and disappeared.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's reset the stage. Okay. So you guys are in this elevator. The door opens. There's this hallway. Nyx and Maruk, you see this long hallway. Grant or Latch, when you're looking at it, you see the hallway, but you have tested it and you feel with your blind sight and everything, because every time you open your eyes, you see the hallway. When you close
Right.
your eyes, you perceive that hallway's not there. But you've
Right.
you've tested this thing, you're seeing the hallway, but he is no longer in your sight.
Even if I close my eyes.
Even if you close your eyes. Now, Maruk, you are still seeing this wisping thing out in front of Nyx. Nyx, you have walked, obviously, a little bit. You're standing right in front of the object that Latch threw.
Okay, I
What
want
do
to
you
pick
do?
it up. Yeah, I
You
want to
pick
pick
it
it
up.
up and then
Okay.
walk back.
Okay, you walk back, and right where Nyx disappeared, he reappears with the object you threw down the hallway.
See? And I hand it to him.
Now, Latch,
Um.
as he hands this to you, you now notice that behind Nyx, there is this dark silhouette that is now starting to take a bigger shape behind him. And what you see is what was kind of like this wisping kind of wind-blown dust is now starting to form into a shape. And you start seeing almost like the smoke starts bending into limbs, but the limbs were where joints should exist. And the form, it starts taking a shape that seems different every time it turns in the air. Its geometry to you seems impossible. Like it's folding across every living contradiction you could ever possibly know as an engineer.
Does it look like it's forming? It does look like it's forming into some kind of being, though.
If you want to call it a being, you can. But as you stare deeper into it, your brain has never seen shapes and angles that it is taking right now. Like your mind is almost like melting to the point like you're not actually sure you can call it a form. I don't know if it's a form. It is like almost incomprehensible to your brain. And as you stare at it, you start to begin to feel like you can't look away. And you try your hardest to start to turn away and face Nyx. But all you can do is widen your eyes. And your mouth begins to dry as the saliva literally recedes back into your cheeks. It feels, the longer that you stare at it, like you have not drank a liquid in hundreds of days. Your eyes, you try to blink them, they can't move. You start to feel tears welling from the pain that you want to blink, but you cannot. And as they start to drip from the corners, they force themselves back up into the sockets. The shape never looks directly at you, but somehow you know it already knows you are there, and it knows everything about Latch.
This bodes very well. Does anyone else see me in my
Nix, you are
catatonic state?
standing in front of him, and as he like reaches out for the object, suddenly his arm just falls at his side, and you just watch his mouth, like his jaw clenches, and you see his eyes widen, and you watch what I just described. Like, you can see tears welling in his eyes, but they don't escape. They literally are, you can see them being pulled back into his eye sockets.
Latch, are you okay?
You cannot speak.
I figured.
Latch. Can I grab him by like the shoulders? And like
You can.
shake?
Latch, as he's doing that, please give me a wisdom saving throw. Nix, give me a strength check, please.
9.
Latch, as you go to open your mouth,
Hopefully don't shake him too hard.
as you go to open your mouth, the dryness that you felt suddenly is replaced with an instant flood of water. And you try to swallow as best as you can, but like no matter what you do, it's like a waterboarding is happening inside of your mouth that you cannot control. You cannot open your mouth. You cannot speak. You are just in a constant state of trying to drink the water that is inside of your mouth without choking and dying.
That's awful.
The strength was a nat 20, so 24.
Sick. Okay.
Latch's body has
What
been
does this-
freeze-dried and you've just broken him in half.
I want you to... What does Nix do in this scenario? He has not responded to you twice, and you see these tears welling in his eyes.
I just wanted to like grab both sides, like shoulder, like put hands on both sides of him and like give him a little shake.
Okay. You do that, and for one moment, Latch, your mouth, the wetness disappears instantly, and it's normal. And you can feel for a brief moment you have control over your mouth. I am allowing you to say 4 words. You can think on that. As you're thinking on that, Maruk, have you been staring at the silhouette?
No, I've been staring at Latch trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay,
I'm
wisdom
scratching my
saving
head.
throw, please.
Okay. It's a 10.
You hear inside of your head, turn and face me. With that 10, unfortunately you failed, and you are drawn to turn around and look down the hallway, please.
Okay. Alright, so I turn around and look down the hallway, like very cautiously, but doing so.
You think you're doing it cautiously, and your body actually just turns like it's willingly looking down the hallway.
Fun.
You see the same thing that I described to Latch. It's a silhouette of a shape that you cannot comprehend. The angles are wrong. It's beyond your spectrum of knowledge. And the same thing that I described to Latch, your eyes can only open. A tear wants to come out, but it is sucked back in, and your mouth cannot move. Latch, you have had time for your words. Do you have an idea of what you want to say?
I think I am just coming off of being waterboarded. I think I would say, I'm drowning, help me.
I'm drowning, help me. That works. Okay. Your mouth closes back up. Nyx, you now see Latch looking down the hallway. He has said this. What are you feeling? What are you doing right now?
I feel like utter confusion would sink in because there's no water. So like, I think panic would ensue.
Okay.
And he would start frantically asking questions. And like, how can I help? Like, what are you talking about? There's no water, stuff like that.
He is like catatonic. He is not responding. He's not looking at you. He's looking behind you. And in this moment, go ahead and give me a perception roll, please. I'm going to see something here.
Four.
Okay. You are in in the small room, right? As you're talking to Latch, you're kind of frantic. You feel Maruk spin around and look down the hallway and has not moved since. I'm going to give you the option with the 4. What does Nyx do in this moment? Does he focus on Latch or look at Maruk?
I focus on Latch.
Okay. I'd like you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Seven. Wait. Maybe that's not right.
Okay.
No, it's the opposite. Okay, I thought I had negative. It's 9, but that doesn't help much.
Okay.
But
Okay, 9. Let me do. What are you? So Nyx is trying to break him from the catatonic state, or are you trying to see if he's actually being waterboarded right now?
I guess I don't even think I have the perception of like knowing what's happening.
Yeah,
right?
What's happening?
So I don't think there is a like. Yeah, I don't think there's any comprehension from my end.
Okay. Then we're gonna scratch that wisdom.
Okay.
Give me an investigation, please.
Okay. 16.
That was the one you should have rolled low on. With the
Oh,
investigation, as you're looking at him, your eyes meet his eyes. And in the reflective state of his widened, glistening eyes, you see the wisp that was taking shape behind you, reflect off of the white of your eyes. Latch. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, Nyx.
Oh, we're about to TPK.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. 18.
18?
All right.
18. Yeah.
All right,
With
okay.
the wisdom? Yeah, 18.
With the wisdom.
Jeez.
Okay. All right, okay. I like that. Your muscles lock. You can't move.
Perfect. So am I still holding him?
You're
as my
holding him.
muscles
You're like
lock?
in this
Oh,
dance
perfect.
mode
That's
right
great.
now. You were shaking him. You now can't move.
Oh gosh, perfect. Okay, nice.
Okay.
Love that.
Hold
Love that
me
for
next.
us, Latch.
Yeah, you're hold each other tight for this
Well,
moment.
if we die,
okay,
we go down
everybody?
together,
At
I
least
guess,
it'll
huh?
be a cute thing.
So romantic.
It's very nice. Oh my gosh. All right. So you see this wisp. All of a sudden, you feel like your muscles tense and you can't move. Maruk, you've already kind of felt this. You're locked up. Your feet are like stuck to the floor. You want to break free, and you feel like you should throw your axe down the hallway, but your body's not responding. Latch, you were feeling like you're drowning. Now it just feels like you are in the desert. Nyx, you're just stuck. And that same rattling voice that was bursting through your chest a few minutes ago when the elevator comes back through. And you can tell it is coming from the silhouette that's in that room. And the silhouette has now taken form of more of a humanoid shape, but I'm going to use that term loosely. It's like as humanoid as the Cthulhu could be. Maruk, you seek a home that no longer exists. You carry the dead inside you because the alternative is admitting they are truly gone. Every day you resurrect them in memory, and every night you return them. You think of me monstrous for preserving what would otherwise vanish. Yet you have spent your entire life doing the same. And you, Latch, you seek... Yes, you seek certainty, answers, hidden mechanisms beneath every one of your failures. You fear the unseen because once you failed to see what mattered. And that failure has ruled your life ever since. You tell yourself that you could only know enough, see enough, understand enough. You could prevent the next tragedy. And you, Nyx. You carry the dead forward. Your brother's gone. Yet, he still walks beside you still. Every sacrifice, every burden, every wound accepted so others could live. You call yourself a shield because it's easier than admitting you are afraid to let them down. Do you see? You are not three souls. You are one story told three different ways. A man who cannot let go. A man who cannot know enough. A man who cannot stop carrying. All of you fighting the same enemy. Loss. I understand. Oh, I understand loss. More than you could ever imagine. I have carried memories for thousands of years. Memories of millions. Worlds that no longer exist. Languages spoken by no living tongue. I've watched stars burn cold. Soon all of it dies with me. Do you understand what that means? All of past. Not death. Not with me. It's erasure. The final extinguishing of things that once mattered. But it does not have to end here. You see, I propose an opportunity. one of you carries my child. One life, one vessel, one future. And in return, I will open a path from this place. No pursuit, no traps, no lies, and no yellow. You will escape, but not all of you. The host will endure. My child will endure. The memories of a god will endure. The others will not. Remember, survival has always demanded sacrifice. One future purchased by two endings. Maruk, you could sit at your family's table again. Hear their voices. Watch your child laugh again. Will you carry my child? I can give all of that to you. If only you carry my child. To see your baby girl's blue eyes again. It can be yours. Latch. You could finally know. No more blind corners, no more unanswered questions, no more wondering what you missed. You could have the mind of a god, Latch. Will you carry my child? No more anxiety, Latch. Freedom from all of it. And you, Nyx, you could finally rest. The thing your poor brother wanted more than anything. Rest for his big brother. No more wondering if you could bear the weight of the shield any longer. No more burdens, no more carrying the death of your parents. Just rest if you carry my child. So, I know I am going to die. That question has been answered. The only question is this. Which of you loves your desire more than the other two? Maruk, would you trade them for one more day with your family? Latch, would you trade them for the certainty of a god? And Nyx, would you trade them for peace? I must warn you, do not answer too quickly. For the cruelest truth I have learned in all of my years is that love and selfishness are often indistinguishable from one another. And now, at all the end of things, we shall discover whether you are willing to sacrifice yourselves for one another, or sacrifice one another for yourselves. And as the final word reverberates, you suddenly feel all of your bodies, the tension release, and in a moment, an instant, the yellow room that you are standing in vanishes and you are back in the elevator shaft, and the door is closed in front of you, and it's continually moving upwards.
much as resisting the urge to say, I told you there was a wall there.
Maruk, give me an insight check real quick. Perception. Give me perception, please.
Perception.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Love it.
Oh, nice.
With that nat 20, you can tell that the light on the elevator shaft, like the showing you like what number of floor you're on, is rapidly going up, and you're probably, based on like the rate of rise, you probably have like 35 seconds before you reach the command center.
Okay. I let Latch and Nix know that we got about 30 seconds more. 35 seconds left before we're up top the command center.
And before you
just to...
you ask, it does check out with the open emergency shaft. You can tell there's like forced air coming down. You can know that you're moving.
Did all of us hear that conversation, that whole conversation, as like he was talking to all three of us? Like, I heard the stuff that was directed at Maruk and at Nix, not just the stuff that was directed to me?
We can certainly ask. I don't know. I would say you would not know if everyone heard that, because everyone was in like this catatonic state.
Sure, but I heard was,
yes, you heard everything I said. You heard it.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you for clarifying. Yep.
So is anyone trying to get pregnant?
I'd be sitting there and it's like everything that was offered would just be another lie. What happened, and everything else would be a dream. It's not worth it.
Could not agree more.
You see the all of a sudden the elevator shaft kind of jerks. You hear like compressed air. Ari's like kind of like looking around, and the door opens up. And as the door opens up, I was waiting. I didn't know if Caleb was hitting a door sound effects. I saw you move your arm, and I was like, okay.
That would have been a good time for it. Yeah.
The door opens up. You see basically like a large circular, command center. The floor is glass. Obviously strong tempered glass. Let's just get that through. This is the same glass you can tell that's like on the top of the Herakles, right? That we can see the sunlight through. And speaking of that, there's a thing above it. Okay, so like let's just say, for anatomy's sakes, the Herakles is a giant boob. Okay, you guys are in essentially the nipple. Okay, if the neighborhood is the areola, okay, you guys are now nippleized. Okay. I love a circle. What can I say? So, you guys are inside this. You're not inside it yet. You're in the elevator. You're looking out. It's glass floor, glass top, so you can see outer space. There are loads of computer terminals kind of across the room. what do y'all do?
I guess first Latch would do his normal checks of, okay, I'm closing my eyes and seeing, like, is this space actually a real space, or are we just
that's
are we seeing what he wants to see? And once he confirms that, he's then gonna start going down the rows of terminals, trying to figure out if any one of them, or if it's a specific one, can do the controls to flip this bitch.
Sure. Okay. You close your eyes. You can tell this is you have more solid feeling that this is a real room than what was happening in the elevator. Okay? You're 100% sure this is real. This is not fake.
Cool.
Everything in there is good. And then you said you're running in there to go play with terminals, essentially?
Yeah, see if I can figure out if there's a specific terminal, or if any terminal has access to the controls to flip
Maruk and Nyx, what are you doing? You see Latch kind of hesitate, close his eyes, reach out with his ferrokinetic force powers, and then run.
I like to prepare an action and get my Lat Axe out and give Latch some cover, just in case.
Okay,
While I'm also looking at terminals.
Okay, you're following Latch. You're gonna look at terminals as well. Nyx, what about you, buddy?
Yeah, I think I'll
quiet.
I think I will. I mean, I'm freaked out by what just happened.
Okay.
So I think I will follow as well.
Okay. So Latch, you kind of run over to the terminal, and as you run over to the terminal, you see lots of things. I'm assuming are you going to try to, like, use the key card that you have to access passwords and things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that correct me if I'm wrong? I think when we were given that, it was like, this is kind of an all-access pass.
It's an all-access pass. Yeah, it's the Disney Fast Pass. Yep. So you kind of go in, you insert this key card, ready to roll. As you do that, give me a tech check, please.
25.
Cool. You start to, like, file through. You type in, gyro lift terminal, and it says access denied.
Some fast pass.
As it says access denied, all of a sudden, there's like a center console between. There's like two terminals between you, or like next to you, and in between them is like a center console, almost like a dead space, seemingly. That has it's like a square, okay, almost like a desktop PC, but it's not a desktop PC. It's just like a little space, and a circle kind of opens up out of the top of it, and a circular, like, size of a softball drone shoots out, and it looks at you, and it has a red circular eye. It's like, "Hello, I'm Bob. How are you today? Can I help you?"
Been better, Bob. Glad you're not dead.
"I'm glad I'm not dead too. How can I help you today?"
Do you know how to access the grav gyro the lift thing to flip the station around?
"Well, of course I do. I'm Bob. I know everything."
Nick sees all this going on, right?
Everybody, you all see Bob. Yes.
Can I light my ferroblade?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I'm Bob. He sees the Pharaoh blade. He repeats himself that he's Bob. And he kind of like motions over, and he's like, "You guys are so silly. You can't access that from that terminal. It's on its own secluded terminal over there." And he turns his red eye over to the far left of the room, and there's literally just a standalone terminal that you guys didn't notice at the end, and it says gyro lift system on it.
Incredible.
Can I swing my Pharaoh blade and hit Bob out of the air?
Okay, yeah, do an attack roll.
Okay. I killed him the first time, right?
Uh-huh.
Poor Bob.
So this is with my saber. So 19. Does 19 hit?
Okay, hold on, let me look here.
Tell me he has an armor class higher than 19.
Oh no, Bob's
Cut him right in
again.
half.
Hold on, let me pull his stat sheet. I think you're gonna try to kill him again. You said, what was it? 19, you said?
19. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 19. Okay, 19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Bob just wants to help. Bob
That's 12 points of damage.
Bob really wants to help.
Bob's-
Okay, well, that's lame. Bob wanted to help, and as you slice him, he's like, "I was just trying to help," and he explodes, and he is now dead. You've killed 3 Bobs now. I hope you were all happy. He just wanted to help you guys. You stupid.
He
ingrates.
did. He did. We know
I
where the
hope you
terminal
guys
is now.
die
We know where the
now.
terminal is now.
All right, go over and get your terminal access, you nerds.
He could have been possessed by the creepy guy.
Yeah, I bet.
Before I go over to that terminal, can I just glance around and see if there are other Bob receptacles in this room?
That seems to be like the only Bob receptacle.
Dang
Oh my
it.
gosh.
1 Bob per room, you guys. You've murdered all of my Bobs, okay?
I'm trying to keep one alive.
You never know.
All right, I guess I'm going over to the secluded terminal.
All right. Go ahead and give me a tech check.
All right. Oh. 13.
Dang it, we needed Bob. I'm just kidding.
Did need Bob. All right. So, let's do this. Okay, as you begin to put in the code, it opens up this terminal page, and you can see basically 4 squares. Okay, and you're putting in the code, and it's like tick, 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 power off, and you get 2 of the engines powered off, but you unknowingly, because you don't know, you're not super familiar with the system. It's not as cut and dry as tapping on an iPad. You have to do some code work. You end up shutting off, it shows the Herakles, right? It's 2 squares on each side. You shut off sorry, my camera's not, there it is. No, okay. Each wing of the Herakles has 2 green squares. You think you do the best job you can, and you shut off the top square on the left side and top square on the right side. And you suddenly feel it jerk quicker, and you see an alert that is notifying you that altitude is dropping even quicker. So instead of flipping it, you have now, essentially what you can tell, it is now rapidly falling even quicker to the ground. And by the ground, I mean the destroyed planet underneath you guys. At this point, I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
10.
17.
Grant? Or Latch?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. 9.
Okay. Highest one was a 17. Was that Phil? Right?
Yep.
Okay. All of you at the same time hear that same rattling voice. As the Herakles just gets done lurching, the alert goes off. You hear, so have you made your decision? Maruk, you can walk away with everything you ever lost back into your arms. That you can endure your life with every question you've ever wanted answered. And Nyx, why continue to carry the dead when I offer you rest? And the voice kind of trails off after that.
I think Marup's going to stream out. We need some more time. Give us a few minutes. We'll get back to you. Run back over the terminal. Trying to get it to flip.
Nyx, what was your role?
9 for wisdom. Also 10. Sorry. Yeah.
Give me one more wisdom save, please.
3.
Nyx, they look to you, don't they? They all do. They always have. The frightened, they seek shelter and protection. And you've never learned how to refuse them. Your brother knew that best of all. Tell me, if he stood where I stand now, what would he choose? What would he want you to choose? Would he allow 3 lives to end because his body demanded some heroic ending? Or would he bear the burden himself? You know the answer. And that's why you're suffering with this choice. Maruk longs for yesterday, Latch longs for certainty, but you have spent your entire life believing that when the moment comes, you are the one who steps forward. That's what a shield is, isn't it? It's not always the strongest, not the bravest. It's just simply the thing willing to be broken so others remain whole. Your brother, you lost him because you could not shield him between him and his fate. But fate has given you a second opportunity. Tell me how many people must die before you accept that you were never meant to be saved.
Is this happening all inside my hand, right?
Yeah.
I think as, oh gosh, I think how to. So you tell me what I can do here. But I think with all of everything that just happened, with what we just went through, he's kind of on edge right now.
Sure.
Like if he was on a cliff, he'd probably jump off type edge. So he's tired of hearing voices, tired of seeing things. So my thought is, I have 4 horns, right? All this is happening in his head. I would, like, as I'm yelling, like, shut up, I want to, like, grab the 2 horns and just, like, snap. Does that make sense? Like, just, like, I'm so done, right?
Strength check.
Okay.
That's so fucking cool. Let's go.
That's so metal.
That's so
Oh my
cool.
gosh. And I rolled a 19, so 23.
Oh, let's go. Tell me what happens.
Okay. So as all that's happening, I think the part that got him was like the shield. Like that's how a shield works in a mocking way. That's almost like, you know, pissed him off. So as he's like, I think all the pharaoh in him would come too. So all his veins would be, you know, the black, and his eyes would turn black. And as he screams, "Shut up!" If everybody's watching him, he reaches up, grabs the 2 front horns that he has, and just like pulls with all of his might and just like yanks down. And I think they don't just snap, because I mean, you know how horns are. So their leaves, like, let's say like one snaps off, but one like just rips at the front of his head a little bit too.
Yo.
And then he just takes them and just like chucks them away.
Okay, that's awesome and very cool. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I need you to give me an unarmed strike upon yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's yeah. Unarmed strike is cool, and then just whatever that damage is, let me know.
Okay.
Latch
so do I roll for that, or is that just 5? On my
it's
sheet,
just
it
5.
just says 5. Okay.
Yeah, just
perfect.
you
Okay.
take 5 points of damage.
5,
Actually,
okay.
look, you got 2 horns. You're gonna take 10 points of damage, but
10?
it's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's cool. It's like, that's cool. That's sweet. In that moment, Nyx, for the first time, you rip this horn, and you're like, at the beginning, you're not sure if it's adrenaline, but as you chuck those horns to the ground, suddenly you feel like this weight that has been laying on your chest for the past 3 hours inside of the Herakles, like the last half of this journey, that you didn't even know you were carrying, just start to like lift, and it almost feels like your body's moving lighter again. Like there's this weight, like you repelled something off of your body. Okay.
Yeah.
Latch and Maruk, again, that was dope. Latch and Maruk, what are you doing? You just heard Nyx, like he's on his knees, shut up, and just rip his horns out of his head and chuck him across the ground. What are we doing?
Probably trying to patch him up and make sure he's okay and be like, dude, what?
Okay. You are roughly, because I'm pretty sure Nyx didn't say he moved over to the terminal. You're going to be about 20 feet from him. He's over by where the Bob was. Okay? That's fine. You can do that, but something's gonna happen right now. Before that happens, you turn, even though you're at the terminal where the Herakles is now telling you are in rapid descent free fall, and you go patch him up, and suddenly you feel a groan. And it's not metal groaning. It's something even deeper. The Herakles itself moans around you. A colossal structure starts screaming, reverberating through the command center floor beneath your boots, the glass floor. You start to feel this thick tempered glass wave underneath your boots as you turn to move towards Nyx. Maruk, I would like you to give me a perception check.
$18.
18. With that 18, you notice all of the tissue. I will say this. I know. I'll clarify. In this command center, it doesn't seem untouched by the fleshy thing, but it's definitely less. It's less flesh covered than everything else. Where there are pockets of flesh and tissue and things hanging down, Maruk, you start seeing a wave of tadpoles, almost leech-like creations, ejaculating out from the flesh and start. It's only where they came to mind. I'm sorry, guys. It's fine. And jettisoning onto the floor and start crawling towards Nyx and yourselves. I mean, they're coming from all over this room, moving their way as this groan is happening. In this moment, Latch, Nyx, and Maruk, what are y'all doing? Nyx, you're on the ground kneeling. You see a kind of like a tadpole, probably 15 feet from you.
Um,
10 feet.
I ignite my Fire Blade.
Okay. 5 feet.
I swing.
Unarmed strike, please.
It is an arm.
Or
strike.
arm strike. I'm sorry. You had the fair blade. I said unarmed
Yeah.
strike.
It is
My bad.
explicitly armed.
It's very armed.
I'll bear.
Yep.
That would be 24 to hit.
That does hit. With that 24 to hit, go ahead and roll your damage for me, please.
11.
Your blade rips through this thing. Just crushes it, disintegrates it. Latch, suddenly, next to you. Tadpole falls from the ceiling onto your shoulder. What are you doing in this moment?
I guess my first reaction would be to try to swat it off.
Okay. Unarmed strike for me, please.
I mean, whether I hit it or not, the damage is 0. I have a negative strength.
That's fine. You're gonna swat it. Give me a strength. Are you swat? Okay, it's landing. Are you gonna try to swat it with your metal arm or your regular arm?
I suppose it would depend on what shoulder it's on. If it's on my right shoulder, I'd be hitting it with my not real arm. Yeah. If it's on my left shoulder, I'd be hitting it with my.
I had planned on metal.
real arm.
I planned on right shoulder. So go ahead.
Okay.
With the metal, roll with advantage.
Okay. 21.
Okay. You smoke it, and your metal arm, like, literally, it disintegrates. I mean, it turns into, it's like a metal, like hitting like a jar of jelly with a baseball bat. It just splats across.
Hell yeah.
Maruk, you see one start climbing up your leg. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm going to try to hit it off using an unarmed strike.
Okay. Go ahead.
17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll the damage for it.
Unarmed is just 5.
Oh yeah, okay, just 5. My bad. It turns into grape jelly. It disintegrates. You can tell right now from the distance of all these other tadpoles, you guys have like one movement and an action to do. What are you all doing? You're not an initiative yet, but you can tell. I'll give you each your movement and one action before you are covered in like another round of tadpoles.
With me being right at the terminal, does this let me read this again. Does this have a clearly defined on or off function that can be easily accessed from the outside of the device?
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Okay.
I
One,
was
hate
literally
you.
just reading that.
I hate you. 2, you do see an on or off, like you could disable the power to it. But you know if you disable the power, it's going to shut off the remaining 2 gyros, and you're just going to fall faster. I see your thing, and I raise you another problem.
Okay. I have not used my movement or action yet.
If I may step in here.
Yeah, go
if
for it.
Maruk is going to use the terminal, I would like to use my movement and action to set up defenses around him. And if he's not going to use the terminal, then I will do that.
Okay. What are you thinking there, Maruk?
Do I notice anything for activating specific gyros, depending on what wings?
Investigation, please.
Net 20.
Nice.
You 100% do see the thing that you're looking for.
Cool.
And you go to press that button to shut off the terminal. And as you do
Not
that,
shut off the terminal, do the gyros.
yeah. Do the thing here. Hold on one second. Let me pause, please. Now that he's
And will
back
this
there,
allow me to reverse the gyros in the left wing? Say if I have them on the right wing go one way and the left wing go the opposite.
Yeah, with your nat 20,
Quick
you
spin.
100% are understanding what's happening.
Sweet.
And you go to do this. And as you go to push the button, emerging from behind the standalone terminal, you see almost like peeling off of the flesh membraned wall a grotesque mass of pale flesh standing before you. It's a tangle of human limbs fused into like a single impossible body. Arms sprout out from every angle, bending at unnatural joints. Each hand bears inside, like the top two hands on top bear like a blinking eye embedded into its palm, and all the rest of the hands going down actually have mouths and teeth embedded in the palms. And the spider, or it's the creature's like jerking, and it has like these spider-like motions, and dozens of fingers are like scraping against each other as its countless like mouths start to kind of like track and sense every movement that you guys are doing. And it's less of like this living creature and being, and it's more just like a nightmare assembled from discarded parts. And it's definitely a thing that was never meant to exist, yet it somehow persists. I'm going to send a picture of it into the chat, and I would would love for you all to roll for initiative, please. Whenever you guys are ready, start letting it fly here.
24.
22.
Yes.
That's good. I like it.
Let's see
I
what
got a
mine
natural
is.
20 on the die.
I did too. Yeah, I got it.
It's same. I got a natural 20 as well.
You guys
Oh
rolled
my
it.
gosh!
Stop
You
it.
all got natural.
That's ridiculous.
All three of you guys got natural.
Yeah, I
20s?
got natural.
Let's go.
Okay.
Can
well,
he just
Nuke it.
explode?
Yeah, just nuke it. Done.
That's insane.
Gosh,
That's
darn
absolutely
it!
insane.
What the F? You all rolled nat 20s on your initiative?
That's wild.
Okay, here's
What
what
are
I'm
the
gonna
numbers?
do.
What are the
Yeah.
numbers? Hold on.
24.
21.
Mine's just 20. I don't have any plus to initiative.
Okay, so Latch.
What's Ari?
Oh yeah, I gotta do Ari's.
20.
Natural 20.
20.
No, she got 17.
Plus.
Okay. Is she? What about the other thing in the room? What did it get? Or where is that in the stack?
9.
What a loser.
Okay. All right.
Get good.
Well, never mind. I thought this was gonna be fun. Great. Well, let's just skip the combat and we'll go on to something else, I guess.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Just nuke it.
Jeez, oh
Good luck. Kill in one turn.
gosh. What the
Yeah,
F
that's
is
not gonna happen.
going
No,
on?
no.
All right. Latch, you are up first, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark whatever this thing is with my Ranger's Quarry,
Okay.
which I don't even think does anything for me because I'm not gonna use a weapon attack. But I'm gonna cast Spectrum Ray at it.
Okay.
Which
Did you say how big this thing is? Like to us?
Oh, that's cool. It's large. It's a large monstrosity.
Okay.
So it's definitely, I would say it's meeting Maruk eye to eye. For
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, 7 feet tall.
Like with his hands or
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
is
his
the
top
of his
two
body
hand. Yeah, his.
One
I would say-
armpits, upper armpits.
Yeah, the upper. I would say his top two hands are actually like over top of Maruk.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty large, I would say.
Cool.
my Spectrum Ray is a 23 to hit.
Hold please. I'm on a different window here. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. That hits.
And this will be acid damage in case that's relevant, learning
Okay.
from my experience earlier, and that is 10 damage. I would also like to, since I'm with Maruk trying to defend him, I would like to just kind of offhandedly mention or ask Maruk the question. Hey, do you have those those RNO mutated DNA things in that syringe gun handy?
Yes, sir. Here you go. Have fun.
Wait, hold on. Hold up. Okay. Now you guys are standing close to each other. I'm pretty sure if I remember right. You're like within 10
Yeah,
feet.
we're
Yeah.
surely.
So you're handing it off to him?
Or, well, do I ask, do you want them? Or do you have an idea?
I think there's a world in which it makes sense for us to shoot up. The ship's going down either way, and we're probably not making it out of here. This might give us a competitive advantage. Or not.
I hand him the first. I load the gun. I hand him the first shot. It's like, you first.
Okay, hold up. Now we are in initiative. To do this,
Yeah.
you are going to burn your action, Maruk.
Oh.
I think it's more important that you get the ship turning.
Yeah,
if that
yeah.
hasn't already happened.
No, I haven't pressed the button yet.
You have not pushed a button. It is falling rapidly.
Okay, I like to press the button, which I'm sure
Okay.
that will be my action.
That is your action.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action to give the gun to Latch with the syringe.
Hold on. I think I would consider this. Can you hand? It's a lot. Bonus
much.
action allows you to heal in combat. Well, the bonus action allows you to consume or administer.
I could,
I
I
guess
can shoot
you
him
could
up.
Minister it?
I guess you could.
I
hand
could
it
shoot
to
him up.
If you want to hand it to him, that's fine as your bonus. You guys are close enough. I'll say that's fine as a bonus action. If you
Okay.
want to hand him the vial,
It would be
that's
another.
fine.
It would be a less step if you just.
I just, inject him. So I asked
Saying.
Latch, do you want me to inject you?
Well, I mean, it's a question of action economy at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Right, because then when you're shot up and after the creature's turn, you're up next.
I mean, I'm gonna shoot up as soon as I
You
can.
you can hand it or shoot him
But-
as a bonus action. I am totally going to allow it. You decide what you want to do in this moment.
Yeah, I think you. I mean, I would say just shoot him up then
I
if he's
just
gonna
say,
do
I
it.
just shoot you up.
Yeah.
One less action. Yeah.
Yep, he's ready to go next round. All right, so I like to administer the RNO DNA into Latch.
Oh gosh, are we doing this?
As this is happening, I want to try to make eye contact with Ari to see if she's giving any kind of reaction to this.
She
To
is
seeing it happen, because obviously she can't hear the conversation.
She is just looking at the monstrosity of hands in front of you and is like she's standing in like a ready position to do something, but she is looking a little scared.
Okay.
I try to get her attention.
I need you. So you're getting shot up right now, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit. I need
This
you.
is either a really good idea or a
Yeah,
really,
really
bad
bad.
idea.
I need
There is no in
you
between.
To roll
We're gonna die
a
either way.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm very good at those. And by that I mean that's a 4.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no!
And by
I have
that,
a 0
mean-
to con saves.
You
Which
rolled a
again, that could be a very good thing or a very
You
bad
rolled a
thing
4.
to roll low. Rolling low on Constitution usually means things take effect more aggressively.
Yeah, he rolled a 4, Trevor. What to let him know?
Oh
Is it
my
a good or a bad
gosh.
thing?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't tell me it's like that. The one where it's depending on the number gives you that tier.
Oh,
This is
no.
real. Rock and roll.
Oh no.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay. Maruk, You
Take it.
take Latch's advice and you shoot him with this vial of RNO space spider DNA, unknowing the consequences. But you saw Ari. She worked out okay. And you said, yep, that's a great idea.
That's how that works.
You hear
Perfect example.
the jettison of the air cartridge propelling the syringe across the room. Latch, you feel the injection site, the sharp prick of the needle enter into your skin, piercing through your spacesuit, right into your skin. And at first, you feel this thick, cold, almost liquid run down your veins. And it starts in the site, and it stretches down to your right hand, and then it moves across your chest, down to your left. And it feels like you took a sudden ice bath. And this is happening in like a moment. It vanishes. And suddenly, you feel your muscles constrict and pop and puff. Like you just got the biggest pump of your life from working out. Like you had just been hours in the gym. You are feeling super strong. And as you go to stand upright to kind of reload your newfound muscles, I need you to take 8d6 of necrotic damage.
8d6.
I imagine you roll that, Trevor.
That's me. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this point. I'm so sorry.
That's gonna be rough.
Let me get the d6 here. Oh my gosh.
I really hope this doesn't bring you to 0.
Me too.
It won't.
Me too.
It won't.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 29 points of damage, please.
Oh, that's pretty low then. Okay.
As you flex, all of a sudden, you feel this guttural pain hit through every fiber of your muscles, down to the bones. Your eyes start twitching, your head starts twitching, and you immediately try to stand upright, but you fall straight to the ground, and you are now incapacitated for 1 minute.
Nice.
You have gained indefinite mutation. I need you to roll a 1d6 for me.
Three.
Jeez. That's effing disgusting. Okay, that's diabolical. We are gonna move on, and we're gonna come back to what that means in just a moment.
Oh gosh. I'd like
Yo.
to use whatever movement speed I have left to get put my distance a little bit more distance between myself and this creature.
Okay.
This creature meaning the thing with all the arms, or
For the one
Yes.
incapacitated.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So what's your movement speed? I mean, you probably have whatever.
40.
Okay, you can move 40 feet away. That's fine.
All right.
He sees you move away, or whatever it does. I guess it has eyes. It's fine. All right, that's the end of your turn. Nyx, you are up.
How far away is the creature from me?
20 feet.
Okay. I cast Shock.
Heard. Let her rip, baby.
Oh, 15.
That hits.
Nice. This is a...
Oh, I meant to ask, did the acid seem to have a similar effect as it did on the wall thing?
It did, yes.
Okay.
Where's my
Good to know.
7 points of damage. That's our low roll. Wow.
Okay. It is shocked. It squeals in pain.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
lightning damage. And then I'm going to ignite my Ferroblade and run
Mhm.
full tilt at it
Yeah.
for my second action.
Yeah.
So run at it. So use my 20 feet of movement speed. And I'm going to try to hit him with my Ferroblade. 24 hit. Yeah,
Yeah, it totally
would.
hits. Yep.
Gosh, I need to stop putting my 1d8 down. Okay. Okay, that is 11 points of damage.
Slashing. Ferroblade, so probably.
Yeah, I would assume. Doesn't really say. Yeah.
Okay. As you, yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, 11
Okay.
points of damage.
Let me just write this down real quick so you can remember. Okay. As you see your Ferroblade slice, one of the hands of the creature severs off. But you notice, as it severs off, it flips upright and basically becomes animated on the ground, like the hand
Frick.
from Adam's Family.
His family? Okay.
Yeah, and it lands about 5 feet away from you, and it starts skittering towards Latch.
Oh gosh.
And that is
okay.
the end of your turn, I believe. right?
No, I still have a bonus action.
Okay, go
so
ahead.
I'm going to do Saber Word, which
Okay,
is
what does
just a
that do?
defensive stance.
Defensive stance. Okay, that's right. Okay. All right. Ari. Ari is on deck. Ari sees all of the craziness that just happened. And let's see here. Ari, I think, is going to. What am I thinking Ari would do? She probably wants to attack. She is gonna run over and yeah, okay. She is going to run over and take a swipe at this creature. Ooh, oh, lucky. Okay, that works. Plus 1. So we're going to do 1d8 plus 9. 10 points of damage. Okay. And then she's also going to punch it one more time. And so we're going to roll that again. Man, low rolls. 12. And you can tell as that last punch lands, it like squeals in anguish and pain as Ari kind of punches right in to its flesh. And now the creature's turn. The creature looks at Ari standing in front of it, and it is going to... Yeah, that's cool. So we have the computer. You would be in it. It's a 10-foot cone. So there's a terminal blocking. But right now, Nyx, Ari, and Latch, you're going to take half of this. Okay? Because you're covered partially by the terminal, I'll say. I need all
I
of
don't
you guys.
want to be that guy, but because I'm incapacitated, does that mean that I would take full damage? Because normally it would be an auto
I took
crit.
it into account. I think the terminal, because how tall it is, I think you're gonna have some blockage from it. So that I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna go ahead. I need all of you guys to make a a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can I even pass that while I'm incapacitated?
No, you can't.
Okay.
9.
17.
Okay. Nyx, you are poisoned Okay. And you are also blind. And must spend
That
its
was last campaign.
I'm sorry. And must spend its action retching until the effect ends. And why you're retching is because you see out of the hands of this creature, flesh and vomit and bile start regurgitating out of its mouths and spewing onto you as like this acid attack as it's puking all over you guys. Maruk, you're okay. At this point, I would say Latch, you're poisoned right now. You just don't know it yet. I think you're gonna not deal with the blind effect. Latch.
I got stuff for that.
Okay, cool. Latch, it's your turn.
For being blind.
You are currently
incapacitated.
You're incapacitated. So, Maruk, your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Nope, that won't do it. That won't do it either. All right, I will shoot the creature with acid dart.
Okay, what does that do?
On a hit, target takes 4d4 acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. I have to make a
Are you
ranged
saying
attack
ass
against-
damage or acid damage?
Okay, so what was it was 2d what?
2d4. So I have
Okay,
to make
go
a
ahead.
ranged tech attack against the target. Ooh. Does 12 hit?
Yep.
Okay. That's 4 plus. Where's it?
Almost there.
11.
4 plus 11?
It's 11 points of damage. total.
11 points of damage? How do you want to
Yep.
do this?
Ooh. Boy.
Wow.
Yeah. I like to just, just aim right down sights,
Okay.
get it locked on, and, good old squat 33 style, right up the butt.
Copy.
Okay.
Ass
Yeah.
damage.
Have one?
Yeah, it's damage, yeah.
It's actually you actually took ass damage. All right, so you blew its ass out. Great.
Yep.
That's crazy work. So yeah, it explodes from its ass outwards, and its flesh goes everywhere. And all you guys
Great.
notice is those who are looking in that direction, you do notice the fleshy hand that was severed off, just kind of like wilts and dies onto the ground. We are all out of initiative now. The two that are standing, and Ari, what are you doing as you see Latch on the ground?
Kind of hesitant. Do I notice anything?
You're 40 feet away. You're gonna need to get closer.
I like to move within 20 feet.
Yeah,
Can I see?
I was gonna
within
say I'll
20?
move. I'll move closer too.
Nix, I think you're gonna be the first one who sees it.
Mm-hmm.
You see Latch. He's starting to stir awake. And as you get closer, you notice his skin, the skin of an average white man, as Latch used to put it so well in his description, starts to change. And what was white begins to become cloudy and milky almost. And then suddenly change from a milky color to translucent. And you can almost basically see through the skin of Latch. And see the veins in the bones as the light is hitting him that lie underneath his epidermis layer. Latch, as you come to, you start to sit up, and you are noticing Nyx and Maruk giving you this just odd stare.
Is there something on my face?
You see Latch's face, but it's like the face of the Invisible Man, essentially. As Latch, you now have permanently translucent skin.
Sure.
I also need you to roll a Constitution save, please.
15.
That's awesome. I'm very glad you succeeded on that one. Lastly,
So I need to take another 8d6 of damage.
I need you to take a wisdom save for me, please.
Okay. 14.
Hang on, let me finish reading this one. Okay. Okay. I'm really glad you saved that one as well. Okay, perfect. As that is happening, you suddenly feel the ground underneath you begin to wave even harder. And the groan that was going earlier gets louder and louder. And at this moment, you begin to look down, and you see what was attached to the glass floor. You are all noticing now for the first time. The floor actually wasn't very translucent at all. You could never see the neighborhood. In fact, what's lying underneath the glass floor is a mouth-like shape. And all of those teeth that I described inside of the shaft, you see on the outer edges of this ring of the command center, and it's like encapsulating the floor, and you can see it start to constrict around the bottom as you start hearing glass crack, and you start seeing splinters shoot up the wall and the glass underneath your feet. What are you doing?
Is the station rotating?
No, because I believe Maruk did not set off. Maruk, did you set the terminal off, or did I miss that?
I pressed the button.
You pushed the button. I'm
Yeah.
very sorry.
I used
Forgive
that
me.
my action
Okay.
before I used my bonus action to shoot Latch.
I think I was very caught off guard by the latch and the serum situation, so I'm very sorry I missed that. I was not prepared for that moment. I'm sorry. Okay, then let me back up. Okay. As that groaning is happening, the structure begins to reverberate. The mouth then bites down again on the glass underneath your feet. The glass beneath the command center begins to fracture outwards in a violent spider web of cracks as things below squeeze tighter. And beneath your feet, visible through the transparent floor, a mass of flesh shifts and contracts, layer upon layer of glistening tissue wet, wrapped around an impossibly vast circular maw. Teeth. Thousands of teeth. Unorganized, not in rows. Human teeth. Broken molars, embedded in folds of muscle that churn, and they start to grind against one another as this discarded flesh begins to try to consume this command center whole. All of a sudden, you hear an alert from the command center behind you, and the flashing impulses begin to signal that it is starting to rotate. You see the altitude dropping, and you begin to start feeling the gravitational shift under your feet. And that's when the pressure hits. The entire station lurches. And for one impossible second, all of your stomachs rise into your chest as gravity simply loses meaning. You struggle to find your grav boot mags. You engage them, but the force of the ship turning seems to be counteracting the mags from latching on to anything solid beneath your feet. It's slow at first, and then suddenly violent as the horizon outside the shattered dome begins to tilt sideways. You look down. Is it up? You're not sure. The homes that were beneath you begin to slide across your vision in a parallel fashion. The streets within the neighborhood flip vertical. The suburban district beneath the glass canopy rolls beneath the elevator shaft like a toy city inside of a snow globe being turned upside down. And that's when suddenly you're no longer standing. Gravity reversing slams you into with bone-crushing force. Your body's ripped upward, except up is now the shattered ceiling of the command center. You crash hard against the floor panels as the entire room now reverts and inverts around you. Consoles and all of the computers next to you tear free from their mounts, tumbling past in slow, horrifying arcs. Sparks burst from exposed wiring. The blood off of the flesh that encapsulated the room began to float briefly before streaking sideways across the chamber, freezing in motion. The command center lies upside down, or maybe you are. The remaining glass ceiling above you explodes outward in violent fashion. A deafening roar tears through the chamber as atmosphere vents violently from the shattered dome overhead. Within a moment, your suit's helmets flick upward, providing you with the atmosphere you need to survive. Frozen mist spiral in the confusion, flinging upwards into the blackness while emergency bulkheads fail to deploy. And through the broken glass begins heat. At first, it's subtle, then growing. The force and the heat pinning you to the crumbling floor beneath your feet, or beneath your backs. Orange light begins to crawl across the edges of the shattered dome as the Herakles descends into the planet's atmosphere below. The station's skin starts to glow faintly red in places, losing streaks of fire, racing along the exterior supports outside the command center. The room rotates slowly, as if trapped inside some impossible nightmare corridor, like the world itself has slipped sideways, below you or above you, pressed against the only intact sheet of glass separating you from the shaft beneath. And that's when the mouth returns. A wall of flesh surging through the elevator tube, veins rupturing against the glass, muscle fibers tightening like cables. Then the face of this elder brain presses against the transparent floor beneath you. It's not fully visible, only glimpsed in wreathing pieces. Its swollen folds of gray matter, twitching eyes from humans it's consumed, opening and closing at random, wet teeth grinding against together inside folds of red membrane. The mouth widens again. The glass floor bends inward with a scream of stress. Cracks spread further beneath your bodies, and then through the storm of fire, and spinning debris outside the shattered dome. A light. Your ship begins to emerge. Engines burning white hot. Rockets upward beneath the inverted Herakles, racing towards the planet below at full thrust. For one perfect cinematic moment, it streaks directly past the shattered command-centered windows, upside down relative to you, matching the station's descent. Close enough to touch. 20 feet below the command center ceiling. 20 feet beyond the broken glass. Your only way out. The Herakles groans again. The floor beneath you caves another inch inward, awaiting the mouth. Somewhere deep in the station, something begins counting down in a calm synthetic voice. Collision trajectory confirmed. Collision trajectory confirmed. You have successfully inverted the Herakles. The glass dome above you is shattered. You are pinned to the floor. There is a flesh mouth trying to shatter the floor against your back. Beneath the falling Herakles, your ship has raced into position and is racing against its descent. And you see what you would typically lug cargo into, that door open up.
Okay, just so I can.
Yep.
I want to ask.
There's a lot going on,
Question
and
about
it's-
geography.
You're good.
So the station. Let's talk about it as if it was still upright. Station. We were up here.
Yep.
We have flipped the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're now here.
You're now
Our
there.
ship is down here.
Mm-hmm.
Of the this is the command room. We'll say that
Sure.
this is the actual floor.
Yeah.
Dome above.
Yep.
This is now upside down.
Yep.
We are pinned to the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and the dome above has been shattered.
Mm-hmm. There's like
So
an
we are-
opening in the. There's an opening in the dome. I will clarify. So like I would say there's like a 40 by 40 opening in the top of the nipple of the dome that you can
And
shoot through.
which is currently broken open, able to pass through. Like if we were in space, we would be in the vacuum of space, but we're entering the atmosphere of the planet below.
Correct. And you can tell roughly by the trajectory you have probably a minute to get to your ship and have the ship pull out before you are out of time and you are dead.
How close are we to one another?
I would say you are all within 5 feet.
Wonderful. Including Ari?
Yeah, I would say she's probably she'd probably be 5 feet from Nyx, I would say. Because they all, if I remember, they all kind of moved towards you. Well, Maruk, you didn't actually move that close. Maruk, you're probably 15 feet away.
Okay.
But the other guys, I would say you're within 5 to 10 feet.
And I can use my armor as the accelerated movement modifier, so I can always move over closer.
Read that to me, because you are literally dealing with a re-entry gravity
Yeah.
right now.
So you reduce the weight of your modified armor's bulk and increase the power to joints if the armor has strength. Oh wait, hold on. What is all movement speeds while wearing? That's sorry, adaptable is what I want to read. You integrate deployable hooks and fins into your armor, augmenting its mobility. While wearing your modified armor, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed, and you can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings, while leaving your hands free. Additionally, you gain a swim speed equal to your walking speed. The accelerated movement one is the modified armor's weight is reduced by 15 pounds. While wearing your modified armor, your speed increases by 10 feet. This applies to all movement speeds you have while wearing your armor.
Go ahead, Latch, as I'm thinking about that.
What is the distance between us and our ship?
You got 40 feet right now.
Okay.
You got about 20 feet from you to the ceiling, and another 20 to the ship.
If everyone can get to me and hold on real fucking tight, I can grappling hook us to our ship.
Okay. Now that you have a plan, I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Of course.
Another natural 20.
I love
Nice.
that. Good.
I got 14.
Ari
One.
has a
Or
16.
not one. Sorry. 2. Got 2.
Elder Brain has a 21.
Jeez.
So that's after me, before Ari.
Yep. Go ahead, Latch.
I guess I would like to hold my action until everyone is connected to me to... Well, let's see. Whoever is not next to me, I would like to force pull.
Interesting. That would be... Maruk would be the furthest one.
So I can pull him. He's considered medium, right?
Yes. Yep.
So I can pull him up to 10 feet toward me.
Okay, so now he is roughly 10 feet away.
Okay. And I guess I'm just communicating, like, everyone get to me and hold on as tight as you fucking can.
Okay. Cool. Elder Brain. Okay. You all feel the ground beneath you flex again, and a moan happens. And a large shatter hits on the far right of the dome. The floor gives way, and a quarter of the room breaks away, and you feel more pressure upon your bodies. That is it right now. That is the end of the Elder Brain's turn. Ari. Ari is going to move right up onto Latch and hold you as tight as possible. And I'm gonna roll that. She squeezes you. She just rolled a 21. She squeezes you so tight it hurts a little bit, just so you know. Alright. Who's up next?
Me.
Give it to me, baby.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to pull. I'm going to force pull Maruk the rest of the way 10 feet because I can also pull him 10 feet. But I'm gonna first grab on. Use one action to grab onto Latch, and use another action to force pull him to us.
Okay.
And then as a
So-
bonus action, what's
Yep,
that?
go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Yep.
And then as a bonus action, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna cast Hex on the Elder Brain.
What does that do, please?
It just curses the opponent within range. For 8 hours, I can do him for 8
Is that
hours.
like? Is that like a?
It's just a 1d6 necrotic damage if he ever takes a hit. So it's just an additional damage on top of that damage every time he is hit.
As the Elder Brain feels that hex, and the floor that was cracked earlier. Suddenly, you see 4 tendrils shoot up out of the floor, and like javelins move towards you guys. And I need. Okay, this is gonna be for Latch. Does a 12 hit?
No.
This is for Nyx. Oh my gosh. Does an 8 hit? I already know the answer.
No.
I'm getting a different dice. Hold up. Hold on. Hold
No,
on.
no, no. Keep that dice. What are you
Nope,
doing?
I'm getting a different
that
one.
back.
Maruk. Okay, perfect. Maruk. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, that one does hit.
Okay. Maruk. Let me do this. Let me grab my dice roller here, brother.
Oh, don't worry.
Where's it at here? What is it? It is a. Okay, I need you to take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. You cannot move outside of the brain's reach. You are tethered to me right now.
Okay. Well, with that, since I took damage, I'm going to use, for a reaction, Element of Surprise.
And that is.
You expel a sabotage charge at the creature that attacked you. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
And
Okay.
also with Hex, the target has disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay, what was that save? Dex, you said?
Yeah.
I failed.
Okay, let me roll damage. There's D10. That's the wrong one. My goodness. That is 13 points of damage.
That's the end of your turn?
Oh no, that's a reaction. That was after you attacked me.
Oh, okay, cool.
It would also be extra damage from Nyx's Hex, right?
that's
No,
right,
I don't.
yep.
I think it's
No.
only. It says until the power ends,
it
you deal an
2d?
extra 1d6
1d6?
to the target
Okay.
whenever you hit.
Ah,
So I
gotcha,
don't
gotcha,
think that's.
gotcha.
Yeah, I don't think it's when
Okay.
everybody hits.
Okay. Maruk, your turn. You are tethered right now. There is a tendril literally smashed through your chest.
Yep. So, I would like to use my light axe, and I'm going to take my first attack to try to cut that off.
Okay, go ahead and hit it.
That's a 1. Right?
That-
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Does not
A
hit.
5.
That
Okay.
does not hit. That was lame. All right.
Alright. Does a 15 hit?
That hits.
Okay, good. That is 1d12 plus 4. That's 11 points. Does that cut the tendril?
The tendril cuts off of you.
Awesome. I am going to use all my movement speed to get to Latch and grab on tight. Or whatever movement speed I need, which is 10 feet, right?
Less than. You should be right on top of
No,
us,
you should
actually,
be
because
right on
I pulled
top.
you
Oh,
10
okay.
feet, and then Nyx pulled you 10 feet.
Okay, well, then I'm just going to hold on tight
Okay.
and then give advantage to Latch for the grapple.
Okay. As you do that, he's going to use a legendary action, and you see 4 more tendrils shoot up out of the slot and go to attack you. Latch. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. Maruk. 17 hit.
If I have a 17, does that hit?
Meets and beats.
Yes.
A tendril pierces through your body.
Oh my gosh.
Nyx does a 28 hit. A tendril pierces through your body.
Frick.
Ari pierces through her body. Maruk, Nyx, and Ari, you are stuck and you cannot move. Well, it's like pierce through your body. It will not allow you to do whatever you're going to try to do for sure. It is your turn.
Latch.
And not that I want to do it. Do we not take any damage from that?
That is a great
Just
question.
asking.
It does not take any damage. It just is not.
Okay.
I shouldn't say. Well, okay. Oh no, you do. I'm sorry, my bad. You are going to take 50. Yeah. So let me roll that. I'm sorry. So Phil or Maruk. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. 15 points of damage, please.
15.
Jesus.
That's another 25 to hit on you, Nyx.
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
Wait, so these are additional hits, not including the what already rolled to latch into them?
Correct. That wasn't damage. That was just to see if it hooks onto them.
If it does hook it,
Gotcha.
you have to roll for damage.
I have to roll for damage.
Jeez.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Ari. Ooh, yikes. Okay, Ari. Oh. Ooh. Ari takes 25 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Blood immediately shoots out of her mouth.
Oh no.
It hits the front of her visor on her helmet. Latch, what's on your turn? Oh, I forgot. We're at the end of the rotation. I need everyone to take a 1d10 for heat damage, please.
You roll that?
You roll that? Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. Hold up. 5 points of damage for everybody.
How's everyone looking?
Am I still blind and poisoned? Or is that last? I mean, when does that go away?
You are not blind anymore.
Perfect. But I'm still poisoned?
You're still poisoned.
Man.
I'm gonna do something here real quick while you guys are figuring something out. Sick. As you are thinking through Latch, and as that last kind of like heat, you feel this heat and pressure hit you guys. The Herakles, you hear this massive groan and shatter, and as you kind of like turn and rotate your bodies as best as you can actually see like the whole floor of the neighborhood is starting to rip apart. Like the whole Herakles is breaking apart beneath you, and in like a squeal of pain, the elder brain loosens its grip on Nyx and Maruk, but it's still clinging to Ari. Latch, it is your turn, and the tendrils kind of like freeze in place and snap.
So, man, can I? I want to do more than my action economy. I would gladly burn every single tech and force point I have left, which is most of them, to just blast everything away and zip away. But I don't think I can do that.
You could certainly try. I think if you're looking at the situation, I just let DM give me 1 second. You would know if you forcefully try to blast away, Ari is probably going to get ripped in two.
Right. Okay. I am going to hold my action.
Okay.
To zip line to the ship.
Cool.
And I'm gonna yell out to Maruk and Nyx and just say, "Someone blast that thing off of her, so we can GTFO, please, for the love of God."
Okay. It is now the Elder Brain's turn, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ari begins to scream in pain as you all see white lights pulsate through the tether, and her body starts to convulse as every like bright pulse hits her body. 40, 12.
What?
Oh my God.
Ari takes 38 points of damage.
She did.
Yep.
She is a super soldier,
She is.
but she's probably dead.
Hold on, please. Another round of bile and blood jettisons from her mouth onto the screen, and you can hear her coughing and whimpering in pain as a child whimpers when they have a nightmare. The Elder Brain. Okay. That's the end of the Elder Brain's turn.
She's still alive then?
She is still
She's still-
alive. You can hear her whimpering over comms.
Okay. All right.
Ari looks at the tendril below her, and she is going to try to swipe at it as best as she can. And she does with one strong blow. Hit. And she is going to do, let's see, this should do it. Okay. The first one only hacks a quarter of the way through. She swings at another one. And with that second blow, removes the tether off of her body. Now, Latch, you had a held action. Explain to me what is happening.
My arm is grappling hook and launching it through the hole towards our ship to grab on and pull us as strongly as I can, as my body can, hold on.
How
Okay.
fast does that thing shoot? I'm just kidding.
I need to bust out.
Physics
Let me get.
doesn't-
I need to get
physics
some
here.
physics
I'm just kidding.
calculations going here. Hold on, please. Is there a roll for that at all to see if it sticks at that distance? We got a lot of things working. I love it. We got some things working against us. Mainly that you are speeding towards a planet right now. It just automatically happens.
Even if it doesn't normally take a roll, the fact that it is speeding towards a planet and
Yeah.
carrying 3 people.
I feel like we should
Do I
have some
should
type of
require a
DC
roll.
here. I
Do I
will
still
say
give them
this.
advantage though?
Yeah, can I give
Yeah.
advantage?
That's fine. I'm gonna
You
say
can't
this.
double advantage.
Let's lay out the scenario. Latch. I'm gonna give you a couple of options here. You still, it's looking like you have maybe 45 seconds before it is a no-go. Okay. Like even if you get
Yeah.
to the ship, you're not getting out of here. You can try to extend as far. You can give them advantage, everything. The DC is going to be really high. Or we can lower the DC because up at the top you see like a I-beam that was like reinforcing the top curvature of the Hercules. In your brain, you could hypothetically have a better shot of hooking onto that, regrouping, and possibly having a better shot at the ship. Possibly. I'm going to give
Fair
you
enough.
a couple of
I mean,
different things.
I will say the length is
Yeah.
like the distance is not an issue.
Sure. I'm just going to say
but
I feel like
yeah.
the DC should be really high if I'm going to have you shoot 40 feet as you're traveling towards a planet.
Sure, fair.
So if
All
you
right,
want to try to
yeah,
hook onto something
fuck it,
else and kind of
let's-
do a couple of jumps, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, let's try to do that.
Okay. Let's try. What do you think, Caleb? Do we want to try acrobatics or
Oh, gosh.
athletics for
I
this?
mean, it'd probably be athletics.
Okay.
Oh man.
For this right now, you got 20
athletics.
feet. I want you to try to hit. I'm gonna say it out loud. To hook in, you got a meter beat 15.
Okay.
Is this part of your hand thing?
It is a part of
Yes.
the sand thing.
So I feel like then it might be a tech check, or at least you would get proficiency bonus to it, just because
It is okay.
is
Then
him.
it's a
that's
tool
true.
he
It's
knows
his
how to
hand.
use.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
do.
That
let's
is
do-
not to say anything about the pulling later, but just
Yeah.
to hit the target.
All right. Let's do check. That's a valid point. Let's do a straight tech check to get it locked into whatever piece of thing you can find up at the top.
Okay. Is this something that before I roll, is this something that I'm getting advantage on by being helped by one of the other guys?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. I don't need it. 24.
Let's go. All right. That sucker is
Nice.
locked in. You're good. Now.
Pull yourself up.
Now try to pull yourself up. And for that, I need you. Everyone is hooked onto you, right?
I was gonna say, is Ari done with her turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can this be partly my turn too? And can I force push off the ground while he pulls?
That's
Nice.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. That's cool. All right, go ahead. Force push. I will. Okay, with your force push, you are hooking. You have a hold of everybody, right, Latch?
Yes.
I want you to.
Don't say the DC. Just let him roll.
Yeah, you know
See
that's
what
fine.
happens.
I want a. I want a strength. And I'm going to give you advantage because of the force push that Nyx does.
Okay. Again, strength is my dump stat. I have a negative
Do we-
modifier. So just setting an expectation.
You are holding 4
Just
feet,
setting
3
an
people.
expectation.
I know.
I'm giving you advantage because Nyx is pushing.
Yes. Yes. Oh, 19 on the die, so 18.
Let's go! All right.
My first one was not gonna pass.
You guys zip up to the top of that thing, and at this point you lack Jin. I need you guys. You start feeling the heat of you guys coming towards the planet.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I need all of you guys to take 8 points of damage, please. How's everyone feeling? How's everybody looking?
Pretty
Pretty
beat up.
rough.
Not great.
Okay. All
I
right.
think my skin's starting to fall off from
All
me.
right.
We're
There's little
okay.
flakes of your spacesuits flicking off. Okay. Now, beneath you, all of a sudden, you hear. Well, I guess you don't really hear it. You're in space. There is a shattering in space that occurs, and
The sound it makes?
Yeah, the sound that it makes in space. No one can hear you scream. There is the elder brain is free. It has shattered the floor beneath you. It is, 20 feet away from you. You can see looking down, the heat is blasting chunks of flesh off of it, and it is violently trying to grip its tendrils around you. Even as the atmosphere of space is like freezing it in place, it is trying desperately to do anything to stop you. Nyx, you just went Maruk. Is there anything you want to do on your turn?
Yep, I'm gonna shoot it with the hypergenesis array.
That's cool.
Blast
Go-
that sucker.
All right, that's sweet. Let her rip. Let her rip.
All right. So with
I
this
gotta
one
read-
as a DC Constitution save.
Uh-huh.
So what do I have to roll to get
I
the
mean, I
hit?
think it's me. I think it's.
I just shoot, right?
You shoot, and I have the I have to roll.
Okay.
I got to do a Constitution, so I'm gonna tell you what I hit for. Oh, that's a fail. Hold on. Yo, I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna be so happy.
I'm
I'm gonna be so happy, dude. You have no idea.
Yo, a 7. I rolled. A
Oh,
7.
failed. It failed.
Okay.
All right.
What happens?
You take 4d8 radiant damage and 1d8 necrotic, and you become snared, restrained by fast-growing biomass. So let me get my d8.
Hold on, you turd.
You take 25 points of damage. Oh, 4 points in necrotic, and then 21 of radiant.
As the hypergenesis array shoots towards the elder brain, you hear, if you could hear in space, a squeal and a force of wave pushes it back. This dark energy of psychotic brain power that just forces that hypergenesis array back into the barrel, and the barrel explodes as it uses a legendary resistance on your stupid
Gosh.
attack.
You're no fun.
You can thank Steven because he just DM'd me and said legendary
No.
resistance.
No, nuh-uh.
Of course he
No,
Oh, that's
Steven,
wild.
no, go away, Steven.
He's so working against you right now.
Yeah, go away, Steven. You're not DMing this. Go away. You're no fun. That would have been
I
epic.
used it anyways. Not one of them. It'd have been.
You
fine.
said you're welcome on the YouTube channel.
Did he? No. I'm having a word with you later. That's for sure.
That's funny.
I could throw that
away. Okay. So we're back at Latch. Latch, you are hooked up with everybody. What do we got?
We're now trying to get to the ship.
You're
Right.
trying to get to the ship. You're at the top. Yep.
What's our distance here?
You're 20 feet. All right. Go ahead and roll your tech check, please.
Do I have advantage on this?
I don't know. Do you still have advantage from the other guys?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know. Is anyone helping me?
All right,
Mix.
advantage. Roll it, baby.
Thank God. All right, 25. The first one, would have been a 10.
All right, you locked in.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you've been a kick. All right, so it hits the back of like the very back wall of the cargo door, and you start to zip towards. I am going to need a strength check, please.
Can I give an advantage on that?
Everyone jump.
Yeah.
Um,
Kick off.
No, I think the only way he got advantage the last time was because of the force push.
Mix's force
Gotcha.
push, which
That's
happened
not
to be
my
on his
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, 20.
No.
Oh.
8.
oh
Eight.
God.
Ugh.
All right, you pull yourself up about 8 feet, and you hear the mechanical engines of your arm start whirring in like a low gear fashion, and it's like it's starting to struggle and stall out, and you're pretty much stuck outside of the Herakles being drugged by the ship.
Can I try to like send a message to the ship to move laterally out from, just start taking us away from the path of the ship, the path of the Herakles?
Yep, go ahead.
I do that.
Okay. It starts to laterally move. I need all of you to take 5 points of damage, please.
Oh gosh.
Okay. It is Ari's turn. Ari. Let's see here. Can't do anything. She is just hanging out for dear life and bleeding out currently. It is now Nick's turn.
Gosh. I don't think I have anything to help. Can I hold an action
Yep.
of force push
Mm-hmm.
for if Latch goes to do that again?
Okay.
Can I actually can we do a combo thing
Mm-hmm.
instead of you holding a force push? Can the two of us combine force pulls?
Pull? Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Of course, when that comes around. Maruk, you got anything? While we
Not
wait for
thinking.
that to come around.
I'm going to use Culto Pack on Ari. So I'll cast that. That is 1d4 plus my tech casting ability modifier.
Okay.
So it's 1d4 plus 7. Or, yeah. Yep.
Okay, that gives her 8 points of damage. Or 8 points of healing. Thank you. Okay.
Awesome.
It is now Latch's turn.
So instead of force pull, can I actually use a different? It's like the upgraded version of that. It's intended to be used in the other direction, as in like I'm pulling somebody to me.
Okay.
But I am supposed to be able to pull 30 feet worth rather than 10.
Are you trying to pull the ship to you?
Pull the ship to us, or pull, I guess I don't know how it works with mass. I'm just trying to close the distance. So if me
Yeah.
trying to pull the ship pulls us toward the ship,
Okay.
I mean, really, how
okay.
does the Force work? Do we know?
It's metachlorians. Okay.
It is worth noting the Force isn't a thing.
Yes.
It's
This
freaking
is-
magnets.
It's magnets.
it's
and
magnets, bro.
Therefore,
You would be.
that
You
would
be
technically
it would work.
happen.
So
Yeah.
this-
So then you would be kind of pushing yourself into it then, right? At 30 feet. So you would be.
I hope so. This is expending all of my force points to do this.
Is it a roll or is it auto happen?
It's just
Auto
you.
happens.
It's there's no roll. It's supposed to be the target is supposed to be it has to be willing.
Okay. As you're doing that, Nyx had an action saved, right?
Yeah.
To do a push as well.
Well, or pull. Yeah, either
Or
one,
pull.
just to
Yeah,
help close
to pull,
I
pull
think-
us toward the ship.
Yeah, I mean, I
Combining the
think
two.
with those two actions, I think Latch, as you reach out, you are instantly brought back to the day on the North Star when all containment was failing. And you reached out and with all of your ferrokinetic powers closed that door to contain a large chunk of the North Star from ripping apart, saving thousands of lives, but at the cost of a friend and a coworker. And with that, again, the force of the gravity and the force of the ship moving and carrying all of your comrades with you. You reach out and you see, even through like the translucent skin in your suit, like your muscles are flexing from the ferro fluid, just pounding through your veins. And with that push, it launches you, and with the helps of Nyx, launches you guys into the back of the cargo ship, or in the back of the cargo bay. And as you hit the back wall where your grappling hook is like dug into the wall, the cargo door starts closing automatically, and you can feel the trajectory of the ship start to spin and move away, propulsing you guys back towards the cargo door that you just entered in, making you guys aware that you are now moving away from harm's way. You are on initiative now.
Is there a window?
You need to go to the next room, but yes. In fact, actually, if you're trying to see like what's happening to the Herakles right now, I'm assuming.
I want to see if the nursery has ejected.
Okay. You can look down at your data pad. You're remembering right now you have like downloaded all of the schematics and things and like the network into your data pad. You 100% know that the nursery was ejected. Actually like a few minutes ago. That when you successfully flipped it, the nursery locking mechanisms did release and the nursery was jettisoned.
Is anybody pregnant? Looking around asking everyone.
Everyone roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Watch this not even be our ship, and we just ziplined ourselves into the mouth of the other brain.
You said wisdom, right?
I did.
16.
Okay.
12.
12.
You see a yellow room.
You guys start standing up and you realize you are safely on your ship. And as you're looking at the data pad, you see all of the data of the Herakles go black and the whole network is seemingly cut. And it says network not found, network not found, network not found on all of your data pads. And I'm assuming if you guys start making your way out of the cargo bay, possibly, maybe, and you kind of start making your way up to the cockpit, you see that the Herakles has essentially landed unsuccessfully onto the meridian below, and it is just in a cloud of flames and smoke and gone. And seemingly you all have completed your mission by securing Ari and releasing the nursery. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Just checking my list. Project Ari, recover the Ark, activate Falling Star Protocol. Check, check, check. If we have any medical supplies on the ship,
Yes.
I think we need to start using them now. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's low single digits.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. You can use your stuff as you guys are healing up. There's a.
Can we take a long rest? No, I'm just kidding.
You guys start healing up. All of a sudden, you start seeing a telecom screen inside of the break room start lighting up. Someone is hailing you. Someone is trying to get a hold of you. If I can make that clear.
Yeah, turn it on,
Okay.
right? Or do we make sure it's
Yeah.
secured network?
Well, I guess it depends if, once can we tell who it is? Or is it just call
It is
waiting?
an amnesian. Sorry.
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. It is a coalition signal. It is friendly.
If it's not an amnesian signal, I would have preferred you asked me about that.
I'm sorry. My bad. Joke's on you, DM. I got the story now. This is from the Pomnesian circle, okay?
Nix, do you want to take this as captain?
Yes.
When you pull up the screen, there is not really you don't see a person there. You just see a shape, a silhouette. The room is dark. but you can see the outline of a person.
It's like the documentaries when they don't want
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
And in
Yep.
fact, as it
Yeah.
begins to speak, it is in like that documentary voice. It's low.
Okay.
It is not a real thing. And the voice begins to tell you, Spec Ops 33. Thank you for your service to the Coalition. Your loyalty and bravery is greatly appreciated. Please come home to the North Star for a debrief. And then you'll be free to go. Your service to the Coalition has been fulfilled, and you can live your lives how you need to. Spec Ops 33, we will see you soon. And it just gone. What would you guys like to do?
Not go. I say we just go away.
I mean, there is something to be said for, like, are they asking us to come back so that they can kill us so that
Yep.
there's no...
Yeah.
The world DMs do need an answer to this question.
We do
What are
need
you
it.
guys
We need an
doing?
answer. We need an answer. We are at 12:15, so you better make it quick.
Are you going home? Or are you going somewhere else? And if you are going somewhere else, you need
Tell
to
us
at least
where.
tell me where you're going.
We can discuss, I guess, but I kind of don't want to go home.
So this is a bit of meta gaming.
Yep.
I will.
You need
But
us to go home?
At one point, no, I don't need you to go anywhere.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
At one point, your brother
Yes.
had a offer for information
That is true.
in
Yeah.
in exchange for, asylum, basically. That is an option. You also have a multitude of other planets you can go to, a varying level of civilization. You could also try to leave the system, but I don't think that your ship is going to make it very far. This is not it's interstellar ship that you're on.
I think I opened the question to Latch and Maruk. Just say, like, what do you guys think?
You want to go to Solstice?
Yeah. Let's look it up real quick. Oh, that's a problem.
You haven't heard anything.
Nope, not yet.
Latch doesn't have anything other than service to the Coalition. Like, he is well past when he was supposed to have retired. And just has never had anything else to do with his life, so he keeps serving. So, as far as he sees it, he has no reason not to go back, other than to convince them to not forcibly retire him.
I'm not sure which of you originally brought up the possible concern that they would remove
Kill us.
the evidence.
Especially since
You just
I
injected
am
yourself with that
I am
stuff.
now yeah.
Translucent, just muscle walking around.
Maybe they could help you.
What about what's the most beautiful planet that we know of?
In this system,
Yeah.
Hades.
Probably
She said Hades.
Neon
yeah.
85.
probably
Xeon.
Xeon DB5. Whether you're going to visit, well, the most beautiful planet that you know of is Xeon DB5. It is more beautiful inside the biodomes. You don't have to go.
What if we
Inside
would just
the
take a
biodomes.
little vacay before we go home? If, like, wait it out, you know? Show Ari some more stuff, you know?
I'd say
Little
move.
hiatus.
Right.
I will say that Xeon DB5 is known for, we will say, high security. It would be difficult getting on the planet without being known by the government.
But Xeon DB5 is where Nyx is trying to go, right? For seeking asylum.
If I am only reminding you of a plot point.
Right, but like if that's going to be pursued, that's where he's trying to go.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do it.
I'm down to do that. If you guys are.
Are they so they're known for high security? Would we have any idea if they're known for like medical research? Because like two of
They
us,
have
two of the
biodomes.
four
I
of
feel that
us
they would be.
Yeah.
are
They are the most
now
technologically
one of
advanced group. I would say that the Ulsham Union specifically tends to focus more on biological science.
right.
They can generate, stuff. But the Ulsham Union certainly, or the Fusion Collective, it's space, future, whatever, blah, blah, blah. None of you are also from there, so...
Right. I guess Latch's concern would be when we get there, are Ari and myself going to be cut open and researched, or are we going to be observed? And I feel like that perception of them.
I don't think
would
there's any guarantee
absolutely
that
influence
any
decision.
faction there'd be zero chance of it. I don't think there is a faction you can go to where you can guarantee that not happening. Right.
Yeah, even
It is a possibility no matter what.
Right.
Who do you think you have the best chances with? And why isn't it the Ulsham Union?
I feel like
Well,
that
we
was
don't
a
have any-
suicide mission.
We don't have any reason. We don't have any connection to the Ulsham Union. So I don't feel like we have any reason to go to the Ulsham Union with any kind of expectation.
For what it's
If
worth, you would be in a whole lot of trouble, but I'm sure the Ulsham Union would be very curious to know why one of their newest, shiniest, expensive projects just got blown out of the sky.
Right. But who's to say that they wouldn't just assume that we did it as an act of terrorism?
I mean, you do have a genetically modified human with you as evidence.
You do have some evidence, yeah.
Just
Two
putting
of
that
us.
out there.
Or you can try your luck with the people you came from.
I don't think that's luck. I just feel like that's a... I don't think this mission was ever meant to be... Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
I
also
agree.
head out to the frickin' rings. Go to Fort Black. You could disappear. You are unlikely to find a cure, but
No.
maybe a new life. If anyone knows how to keep you off the radar,
Yeah.
it'd be them.
I feel like Latch is now in dad mode, and where can
This is
Spider
like a
Latch
weird
and
episode of
Spider
Full
Child
House,
go?
where these
Yeah,
three
exactly.
incompetent dads have this one girl they're trying to.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. I didn't think about Fort Black.
I guess Maruk has like one stipulation if we don't go back. As long as you two would help to hunt down the White Corsairs.
I mean, Fort Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hunt down as in find them, or hunt down as in kill them?
Yes.
Well,
If you're trying to find friends, don't go to Fort Black then.
Well, we can make friends. You still kill friends.
That's an interesting friendship.
Yeah, I'm sensing a pattern with the end of your campaigns, Phil. I don't know how I feel about it.
Murder hobo. All right, so what's the decision?
Jed lost
What's
his
the
memories, okay.
What's the decisions?
I'm down for Fort Black, if you guys are. I don't think home is an option.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Latch is gonna follow his captain, and just with the goal of keeping Ari safe.
Yes. To Fort Black.
All right.
Okay.
You
Can
set
we
the
turn
course.
off any of our tracking
Tracking,
things on the ship? Transponders, whatever.
Sure.
I have the
You
ability
guys-
on off.
You guys ditch all your transponders. You go into dark mode. You unplug the ship's AI. And
Please tell me Bob snuck on our ship. Please tell me Bob
as
snuck on our ship.
as you go to unplug the ship's AI, you hear Bob's voice. No, I'm just kidding. Hello. Hello. You guys set the course, and you go back. You get the pods ready for hypersleep to start your journey to your new life and what awaits you guys. And you all climb into the space pods. Being that you guys are all in dad mode, I'm sure you guys are getting Ari patched up and getting her set up and like showing her what the hyper cryopods are like and taking care of her.
We ask her which one of the empty 3 that she would
yeah,
like to take.
crazy.
Just kidding.
She actually takes Rogar's because it's a massive one, and she's like, "Yeah, that's fine." So, yeah. So the rest of you guys load up into your pods. Nyx, I'm assuming, being the captain, you ensure everyone's kind of like locked in, ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do all of that, Nyx, you close your eyes. That door that you always hear closes, and
You see a yellow room, yellow wallpaper. No, I'm just kidding.
the door closes. Very nice. And you close your eyes, and you enter in hypersleep, ready to head to your new life. But Maruk, as you close your eyes, you hear the door close. You close your eyes, waiting to be ushered into a long sleep, but a quick sleep. And as you close your eyes, suddenly you find them open again. And you stand in a room that feels unfinished. The walls are wrapped in a muted yellow wallpaper, the kind that might have once been comforting in a waiting room or an office that no longer has a purpose. Up close, the pattern repeats too perfectly, soft floral shapes that never quite line up the same way twice if you try to follow them. The longer you look, the more it feels like the pattern is remembering you, rather than the other way around. Fluorescent lights hum overhead, not flickering, never flickering, but buzzing with a low, constant incessance that fills the silence, like pressure in your ears. The light is flat. It does not cast a shadow the way that it should. When standing in front of you, for just a moment, before it vanishes, is your youngest daughter's face and her blue eyes. Thank you for joining us on the Herakles. We'll see you next time.